Oh, you stopped the music. I was gonna. Oh. No, because I was gonna. Oh, never mind. You're gonna. Hi, everybody, and welcome to day 11 on our 18th birthday celebrations. My name, can you imagine if I walked through there and knocked myself out? My name is Ben Moseby. Thanks for joining us for the second show of the second Thursday of birthday. And boy, oh boy, what a day this has been already. Had a fantastic wake-up call show. We've got a massive cartload with Leanne coming a little bit later on. Hit the shop the day button to see everything. And this, of course, is launch day, where we've got an amazing brand new product to launch. I'll tell you everything you need to know as far as double points and free gifts are concerned in just a second. But I'm super excited to say that over the course of this show is my absolute favourite, taking you through the brand new launch. Today, looking even more radiant and sparkly than ever, it is the one and only Barnsley Bombshell, Debbie Robinson!
Oh, I need another set down then. Oh, I'm loving this set. I'm absolutely loving this set.
Oh, just drop
I've
the ball.
dropped the ball already. Oh, I do apologise. I've dropped the ball. How can I drop the ball?
How can you drop the ball when it just started?
But I am super excited to be here. I am all dressed up in the glitz and glamour.
You are. You're making me look very
all in my
plain.
Glitz and glamour, all sparkly. Yes, and steaming up yet again.
Yet again.
Must be this side of the studio, Ben, or it could be the fact that I am, of course, with my lovely TV hubster. My gorgeous. I weren't finding myself down at the back with one of these leaves. Like this, because it is very warm in this studio.
I'll tell you what, we'll let you get over to your side of the
Thank you
studio.
very much. I'm super excited though, can I tell you?
3D box size stencils.
3D boxes, you've been loving them already. I only came on for half an hour during Wake Up Call and you've absolutely loved them. So I'm really excited to get started with, but I need a couple of minutes to go and get yourself sorted. Is that okay with you?
Off you go then.
Thank you very much.
She's
See
off.
you in a bit.
She's off. 40% of the showstopper has already gone. 40. 40. 40%. Now, as well as all of that excitement, of course, we do have for you double points continuing. We've also got for you free gifts once again. Oh yes, today's free gift. Boing. We've got a beautiful little die set for you. It is the beautiful Butterfly Meadow die set. Every order that you place over 10, that will automatically get added into your basket. Now, if you go for a £50 spend, you'll get that die set and you'll get one of, if I can fish them out the bag, oh dear, you'll get one of, the crystal pens. Might be the silver, might be the white, might be the purple, might be the pink, might be the gold, might be the blue, might be the light purple. One of those will get added in when you spend 50. And when you spend 100, you'll get both that die set and a mystery pen, plus our jute tote. We are running out of stock of these. I can't see these lasting until the end of birthday, but you never know. But listen, if you want to get your hands on yours, a lot of people said brilliant for carrying your crafty bits and pieces in, and also make marvellous little lunch bags. You can get that when you spend over 100, plus your pen and your die today. And also don't forget, keep shouting at us, keep saying hello, keep asking questions, let us know what you're shopping for, join in with the hashtag BANT, because the more you comment, the closer you will get to winning £300 or $300 to spend with us here at Crafters Companion. We will do the draw for that on Sunday in the wrap-up show with Leanne and I. So look forward to that. Right, let's get into this. Don't forget, everything that you need to see is already on the website. Hit Shop the Day to see all of the deals from Cartload later on, and also to get your hands on this amazing brand new bundle. Let's show you. I'll talk you through the whys and wherefores of this, and you can see everything that you're going to get before we see with Debbie exactly what you're going to be making with this set. It is stunning. The 3D box dies and stencils, 4-piece collection. This is your brand new launch. 40% of the stock is gone. £34 and 8p, or $39.22 is your platinum price if you're shopping in the US. And essentially, I'll show you the boards. Now, the boards aren't that exciting, but when you see the finished samples with Debbie in just a few moments' time, that's when you'll get very, very excited indeed. So, in the set, you have got your Christmas cottage. This is your stencil. These are the dies for you to be able to make a really cute Christmas cottage box. And here's the other brilliant thing. You can see on this that you've obviously got your door, your windows, you've got your little sort of trellis there as well. Yes, you've got lots of Christmassy sort of decorations in there, but you don't have to use them. So this could be a little cottage all year round. You know, I saw someone mention earlier on that they were going to make one of these and put some treats in it for someone who just moved into a new home. Absolutely, you can de-Christmasify that, if that is a word, if you want to. Then also in the set, go back to Wake Up Call this morning to see this one being demoed. My, the demo was tremendous. It is the Christmas tree, nothing for that, Christmas tree. And again, so simple. I remember it was Helen this morning saying she'd never made anything like this. Debbie took us through it step by step by step by step by step. And by the end, Helen was like, I'll definitely be able to do that. So simple to do, yet so super effective. And again, a whole host of dies to decorate up your tree, whether this is going to be an ornament for your tree, whether it's going to be a table decoration, a box to pop some little candies in. And again, you can be as decorative as you want with this. And also, these dies you will be using elsewhere outside of using them with your stencil. Then you're going to get this one here. If you look at that and thinking, what am I making with that? It is a bag, a beautiful bag with all of the trimmings, as you can see there, all of the hardware, little bows and buckles, and your little corner pieces. And then last but by no means least, you have got your dress to impress. Wait till you see the finished sample of this with Debbie as well. It is absolutely brilliant. A dress again for all sorts of different occasions. Now, that is your brand new collection. That is £34 8p or $39.22 if you're a platinum member. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, that's great, but normally when you do a brand new, you do a launch, you do a showstopper, don't you? You do like a bonus buy. Do you know what I love more than anything this morning actually was obviously Debbie knows the product well, as you'll hear in just a few moments' time when she tells you tales of what happened earlier in the week on Hobbymaker. But I don't think Debbie did know that this was the bonus buy. And honestly, I said, oh, it's the bonus buy. You get this for half price. Debbie went like this. Literally, that's what she did.
True story.
True story. Yes, the My Special Papers, I won't go through them all now because we've got to move on, but you've seen this, 240 sheets in here. You have got some new papers. You've got papers from the Dancing Dragonflies, from the Hummingbird collection, from the Dandelion? Sunflower, there is no Dandelion. What was I trying to say? Daisies, yeah, there's no Dandelion collection here. Can you imagine? Terrible papers. Who wants a weed on there? No, Dancing Dragonflies, Daisies, sunflowers, vintage butterflies and more, $47.99 or $55.99. However, if you put this in your basket with your brand new launch, that's half price. So it's $23.99 or $27.99 if you're shopping in the US. And I did see comments this morning from people going, didn't think that I was going to get the brand new launch today, but seeing as I can get another one of those special paper pads for half price, I'm buying it anyway. But let's get over to Debbie. I'll say a few of those in just a second, but I'm keen for you to see just the kind of things that you can make before we get onto the first demo. You have an array of amazing finished projects there.
I do indeed. Now, I told you this morning, and I launched these yesterday at Hobbymaker, and sold out. They absolutely loved them down at Hobbymaker, and I'm not surprised. It's all about construction, but construction made super easy, super simple, with those templates and then with the decoration dies, because that's what those dies are. They're the decorating part of it. But for me, it's the versatility of these. It's just how easy they are to construct as well. And then the lovely designs that you get in. So I'm going to show you the country cottage. I'll tell you, this country cottage on its own yesterday, it sold out in like 10 minutes flat. 10? Honestly, it was the first one to go.
Wow.
And we did have bundle deals as well. But honestly, I can't tell you how crazy it was yesterday. When I say crazy busy, I mean crazy busy. But let me start with the country cottage, well, the cosy cottage or the Christmas cottage, whatever cottage you want to call this. These are absolutely fabulous. I'm just going to move my Christmas trees out of the way so you can see them. Because you've got the decoration part, but you've got these workable gift boxes that are made so easy, and then you can simply pop whatever it is that you want to pop into your lovely gift boxes. They look complicated. Yeah. They are so super easy to do, and decorate to your heart's content. I love this one because it's got an element of a gingerbread look about it
has.
With a craft card, but again, really, really easy to do. So easy. And then it's almost, I mean, seriously, when I talk about this one, you can dress it up for your new homes. It could be used as I mean, this one's a gorgeous, simplistic Christmas cottage there, but you could be doing whatever you wanted in terms of colours and papers, and I'm genuinely mean it when I talk about the papers in this is absolutely fabulous. This one is actually, it's got a little, I did talk about this earlier, a little light up element.
That's so cute.
And so you pop that behind the back, and because you've got the little peaky open door there, which actually opens, it functions, the die allows you to do that. If I just close that back up, look at this, and you've got that lovely light up element. So these could be beautiful Christmas decorations.
I wish we could turn the lights down at this point.
Oh, honestly, and because again, your windows allow you to, and you can put those windows wherever you want. You don't have to keep the back. Oh my God. Who?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you, whoever
Thanks,
did
Charlotte.
that. Is that Dean or Charlotte?
Charlotte,
thank you so much. But that's exactly what you can be doing with these. They can be creating light-up boxes, but of course they are ultimately the gift box. That's just one element of the four. Yeah. So that's your gorgeous cottage.
So good.
Oh my God. I'll do the Christmas tree.
Okay.
I'll get the Christmas out of the way because it's like Christmas and every day in here. But I love the Christmas tree one. Now the one I made this morning, I completely sealed. However, it is a box and I say die, it's a box template, and it's super easy to do. So I'm going to bring you back in. In fact, I think this was this the one that I made? I can't remember. Oh, it was the contemporary colours, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I'll show you in a second. We'll show you in a second. But seriously, these are... Thank you, Ben. I sealed my box this morning. This was the one that I did in those lovely contemporary colours. Really, really easy. Now, you can stick those, and I say the sides of the trees down, or you can leave them open, because if you leave them open... In fact, I'll do it with this one, Ben, because I haven't got much decoration on the top. And I'm just going to bring in because I didn't show you this morning, and I wanted to show you because people were saying to me in the comments, how's it a box?
Yeah. Ah.
That's how it's a box.
Yeah.
And you tie that up. Well, I say a box, but what about a Christmas tree decoration?
Yeah.
What about, could be advent calendars, you could make loads of these and then number them.
I love that.
So, but yeah, it is a workable box. So I did seal mine this morning, but I did mine for a reason.
Yeah.
But you don't have to, you can simply treat that as a little box or a Christmas tree. Hanging from your Christmas tree, a Christmas tree from your hanging from your Christmas tree. I love it. Christmas tree from a Christmas tree.
What?
A Christmas tree ornament hanging from your Christmas
What
tree.
was the song though?
I was just singing my own song there.
Oh, I really liked it.
Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. I know
hanging
that's not the
from
song.
your Christmas tree.
Just you met them up as you go along, don't you?
I love that.
But seriously, gorgeous boxes, and they're so easy to put together. I can't stress how easy they are to put together. So that's your Christmas tree. Moving on to the everyday kind of glamour puss, a bit like myself.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, a bit like myself today, Ben. Oh, God, I love this one, the handbag one.
So good.
And I think instantly thought of the Wild at Heart collection when I first saw this one. Get your Wild at Heart papers out, and you are going to be able to make these most gorgeous bags. And whether you use, like, the hook and loop?
Hook and loop.
Yep, and it works. It's a proper bag, a proper gift bag. So you can actually make your own bags in your own papers. Use your glitter paste. That's a glitter paste frontage on that one. Oh, honestly, whether you decorate the front, the back, or whatever sides that you're doing, you've got this gorgeous, glamorous little handbag that's going to be so useful for so many different occasions as well. And then lastly, when you've got your handbag, so of course, what do you need? You need a good glamorous dress.
Of course you do.
And we've got the dress one as well. And I love this because what I didn't point out this morning was there is lots of different ways that you can use these. This is a dress with the, do you know, they call it a sweetheart, don't they? The sweetheart neckline. Look at Ben, he ain't got a clue. Where it goes across your shoulders. Shoulders? Shoulders. Where you pull it down and you've got your shoulders on.
Oh,
so it's called a sweetheart neckline.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
You knew that. And then, of course, with the same template, you can make the straps as though they're going upwards, so like a strappy dress. And so many different ways, and I will talk through these individually. They are box dies, though, so I said box dies, box templates. The decoration part is the fabulous, and I mean fabulous, the gorgeous pieces that create the dresses. These could be perfect for gifts for weddings, Christmases, birthdays, whatever occasion. You can dress these up or dress them down. It's entirely up to you. There you go.
Thank you.
I am going to take you through every single one. We're going to do the dress, we're going to do the handbag, we're going to do the cottage, and we're going to do the Christmas tree. And then if we get time, I'm going to show you, before we move on, if I may, I say it how many times? I'm that broken record. Yeah, absolutely broken record. I won't make any excuses for it, but I genuinely mean it. From a crafting point of view, I want my hard-earned money that I'm spending to go further, and I want it to do more than one thing. So for me, the one-trick pony, whilst they're nice, I want it to do more.
Yeah.
And these absolutely do, because we've given you the templates. And I love this one that Sandy's done. A lovely gatefold card. You open it up, you've got your Christmas presents on one side and then your Christmas tree on the other. Because you can turn this into a decoration on the insides of your cards. You can use them as toppers on the front of your cards. This one's beautiful. It's been used with vellum. Absolutely stunning. And then this one that Sandy's done, I absolutely love that. I just think that is so super cute.
Open the cupboard.
It's like a little wardrobe, and open it up, and there's your dress hanging up on the line. Honestly, I think these are fabulous, and they do so many more things. I will tell you, we've got 2 hours right now. We're going to get through as many demos as we can, but I've got the craft along at the end of the month, and I want to say the 28th. Somebody might correct me, but I have a feeling it's the weekend of the 28th, which is a Saturday.
Right.
And I think I've got this as a craft along. I'm here with now Becky. I think it should have been Debbie, but we switched around, so Becky's going to be with me presenting, and I'm going to be demonstrating, and we've got a craft along that day, because we have promised you throughout birthday month we're going to get the craft alongs in a little bit quicker than we normally would, and they're going to be in this month, in the birthday month, and I've got these as the craft along.
Can I also just double check that you will fulfil your promise in this show?
Which was?
What was your first demo going to be?
Oh, yes. I did, didn't I?
Oh,
yes, I will.
I don't want to put you off your stride.
No, I will. We're going to make this gorgeous little box.
Yes.
And we're going to do the cottage because he loves it and he begs me, please, Debbie, please, 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 please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Debbie.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
Yeah. I thought of a really bad gag whilst you were doing that as well.
Oh, go on.
Well, you know, you could put loads of different things inside the little cottage, couldn't you?
Yes.
If you put a piece of Edam in there, it'd be cottage cheese.
Oh, Liam's face. Did you see Liam's face?
Cottage cheese.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yay.
Charlotte's gone deathly quiet in there.
Yeah.
She's gone really quiet
Charlotte,
in there.
that was funny and it was well thought out. It was
I thought
brilliant.
it was really funny.
Thank you. Few hellos then. By the way, over 40% now of the 3D box dies and stencils have gone. It's absolutely flying, and you've not even seen how easy it is to pop these together. But we welcome Pat from New Jersey, Geraldine in Scotland, Vanessa Fuentes in Florida, Mary Pat 1000 in Montana, Stephanie Theodos is with us. Sorry, I'm laughing just because Susie's just sent me a load of emojis going like this. Charlotte says exactly, Susie, I concur. Gaz says hello. Hi, Gaz. Hi also to Charlotte Clark. He says good morning from Georgia. Love the shows. Beth Fallone's with us. Charlotte Everett's with us. Good afternoon, all my crafting lovelies. Cheryl Kay in North Carolina. Gillian Denton joins us from Suffolk. Mr. Simmons 333 is excited for the shows. Susan says good afternoon, Ben and Debbie, Susan Griffiths and CC Cheen. We've got Dean Charlotte in the gallery today. G'day, mate, and a hey. From those guys. Love the boxes today, and I'm looking forward to watching Debbie do her wonderful demos. I will have to buy. Lots of love for you as well, Debbie, today. Just saying how sparkly and wonderful you look.
Oh, thank you.
Fred's in. Gillian says she's looking forward to the box demos. Trish is in Reno, Nevada. Zoe's in, saying afternoon, all you crafty people. Jen Shank in Maryland. And Carol Ann Hanley says, hello from the Isle of Man. Thank you to the lovely ladies who suggested the live chat on the website. I ordered the Leanne bag this morning and then decided I wanted to upgrade to the showstopper. Customer service sorted me out. No problem. Lauren Enos is with us in North Carolina. Deborah Spencer in Texas. Georgianne Curley's in. Kathy Myers in Missouri. Debbie Blanchard in North Carolina. Lillian Kwok. Jerry Johnson, who says, Debbie, you look marvellous. Beverly says, can't wait to see what is in Leanne's bag and what Debbie and Ben get up to. Sure, we're in for a lovely show. I mean, it's already been carnage, isn't it? Destroying the set. You know, to walk through it twice.
I know. Still managed to knock everything over.
Still knocked everything over. I will show you Leanne's bag a little bit later on. Don't worry about that. And Beverly says, Ben, when you say tremendous, it reminded me of my dad when we travelled to Myrtle Beach. He would always say, trees, trees, more trees. It's tremendous. Funny guy. Faye's in Kent. Evelyn says, Debbie, you're looking so lovely in the red sparkly dress. Hi to Shadiah. Deborah Spencer says, Debbie looks marvellous. Laura Simmons is in Seattle. Mary Beth Doyle. Laurie Townsend-Yeatman. And Nadia Thompson is in from Kentucky. I think for now, that is it. Evelyn says, Ben, you are just hilarious. Thank you. The tree, I know we answered this earlier on. The tree is 3.4 by 3.9 inches. A lot of people want to know the size of the tree, which I find interesting. Why has nobody asked for the size of the others?
Oh, I think everyone's loving that tree.
I think they are.
I think the tree's being the favourite here today.
I think it has. It would be your demo earlier on, you see, that's the reason why. But you've not seen the others. Wait till you see the cottage. It's
well, no, because I did the sealed box this morning. I'm going to do the open box this afternoon. So
yeah, but we'll come into that later. We'll come into that later because everyone, right? We want to see the cottage. We want to see the cottage first. Get your selection: £34 and 8 pence, £39.92, £39.22, and don't forget this is your bonus buy. Pop that into your basket with your brand new dies and stencils, and you'll get it for half price. I'm not even joking you, but I think only while stocks last, obviously. Right, Debbie, let's get to the cottage.
I love this one, I'm not going to lie. I absolutely love it. Now, each one, so every single one has got their own template and their own set of dies. So I'm going to show you with the Christmas cottage, you are getting one template.
Yeah.
One template that's going to create your box shape. Super easy to use. We've put the handles in, we've put the hole in where you're going to thread them through the handles, and we've even told you how many to cut. We've even shown you exactly what you need to do. There's going to be some scoring involved, so you're going to either need a good pair of scissors or a good craft knife for cutting out. This one's a bit fairly, and I say fairly straightforward because there's quite a lot of square, straight lines and things like that. Then you've got your set of decorative dies. Now on this one for the cottage, you've got your rooftop, you've got your door, which opens up. And I say opens up, it stays connected into the cardstock because of the score line here. The same applies to the window. So the shutters, you can close the shutters or open the shutters. A lovely little natty little feature. You've got snowflakes, you've got your foliage, candy cane, little swirl stars, loads of different things on here that you can decorate, including flowers and some like holly leaves. So it's a really lovely set of dies that you can take and use, of course, in this, but also you could use this in your Christmas makes as well. Or if you don't want it to be a Christmas cottage, don't use the Christmas elements on there. Don't use the candy cane.
That's it.
Yeah, it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Right, first things first, let's show you how to put this together. So I've taken craft card. I thought this one warranted a craft card. Because you've got that straight edge, you can actually make life a bit easier for yourself because you can take it up to that very edge, take it down to the bottom, so that when you're drawing around it, you can make life very easy for yourself. So again, I'm just going to take my pencil and we're going to draw around the template. Very, very easy. And I will show you that little, as I did say earlier on, I'll show you the little neat trick that you can do with your Gemini in terms of embossing the stencil into your cardstock or the template into your cardstock.
A lot of people like to do that,
I will show you
they?
that one as well. So I'm just going to finish doing this. Oh, do you know, Ben? I knew that'd happen. Try not to make it move. And then once it's drawn round, you'll see now you've got these lines here. These are your score lines. So at this point, and I tend to, when I'm doing a score line, I tend to do like little marks, but I'm going to do the straight one so that you can see it visibly. Just choose one of the edges to do that straight edge down. Apart from this one here, this one, draw around, because that's the bit that you're going to take out. So you can see now, shape of the template, where you're going to put your score lines. And if you just want to give yourself a little bit of just to remind yourself, just put your little S's on. You could rub these out so that you know that you're going to score those, including that one there. Okay? You're going to do that twice. So you're going to take another piece of cardstock because, unfortunately, just that bit bigger than an A4, but it's absolutely fine because that's why I've taken it to the very end. I've got all this craft card that I'm not going to waste and I can use it for other things as well. Now, when you are doing this, and I'm just going to make sure now, I'm just going to trim this down. In fact, you know what? I'm going to bring my guillotine in. I've talked about it. Let's bring it in. And I'm just going to trim down that straight edge before I start using my scissors. Line that up onto the edge of the blade so that you've got your first part done. And then what I can do now is just grab my scissors for the rest, and then we're going to come in and cut out that template. Now, for me, score lines can be put at any point. So you can either do it before you start cutting out, or you can do it afterwards. There's no right or wrong way.
Question. Hadassah wants to know. Debbie, I know this is a stretch, but I wanted to try these on acetate. Is that achievable in your opinion?
Yes, it is. It is. And construction acetate will give you a super rigid box. Absolutely. For cutting wise, for drawing round, you're probably gonna, and this is when I would probably use. Now then, you have to be careful here because the erasable pens, to erase the ink off, you need to use a heat tool to remove that line. So I would just be a tad careful when you're doing that to remove that line. But I can't see why it wouldn't work. But absolutely, acetate, they'll work lovely on acetate. So it's not a stretch at all. I think you'll get a nice result. Terms of decorating it, if you're going to use acetate, just think about the ones that you're going to do with that because acetate's see-through. For I mean, I'd love to see it in the dress and the handbag.
See-through dress?
A see-through. I never thought of that. To think about. You're not going to have a see-through dress, are you, then?
Well, I mean, you might do. I don't know.
Oh my God, why did I not think of these things?
See-through handbag would be good, though.
See-through handbag, the handbag. Not the dress.
The tree.
The handbag, I think, would be good. Christmas tree. Actually, I think the Christmas tree would be nice.
Yeah.
If you did it in plain and then added the decoration onto it,
Yeah.
I think that'd work as well. So great idea. And listen, if you're going to make one, share it and let us know what it looks like in acetate.
Yes.
Because I think it would look lovely.
I do.
So yeah, that's a really good shout out. That I like that one.
Yeah.
Now the scoring part of it is up to you. You can either use your scoring board, or of course you could use your your scoring tool in here, because this is, of course, a scoring tool as well as a guillotine.
That's the mini one you got there.
I've got the mini one, yes.
That is available on Cartload tonight. You buy that, you get a load of free cardstock with it as well. The bundle that's got the adhesive glitter card in it. It's that bundle you get for free.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
It is a good board, though. It really is. It's the most fabulous guillotine.
Yeah,
And
it
the
is.
scoring board element for me is the bonus.
Yes. And we
Especially
forget
if you-
about that, didn't we?
I always talk about it because people forget. And you want to remember, especially if you take this out and about with you, you don't want to take all your things with you.
Yeah.
This is a great one. It's a 2-in-1 when you think about it.
Yeah.
So I'm just putting all my score lines in. I'm using the tracks to make my score lines into, and I think I've done them all.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. Now, this bit is when you're going to use your craft knife. Now, have we got the new craft knife in here as well, or is that...
Do you want to borrow my craft knife over here?
Have you got a craft knife?
I do, Debbie, because I have the brand new Essentials Toolkit.
Oh, lovely.
This is our new kit.
Oh,
With the
I
new-
love this. Can I just say, I absolutely love this kit. I love the pokey tool.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
I know.
The pokey tool
Inspired
for me.
by you?
Well, it's just perfect for me because it's a nice size to hold.
Look at that.
Oh, I love it. Is this what it's all? Oh, scissors, tweezers,
Yeah.
pokey tool, craft
Those are the back
knife.
to front tweezers as well, the squeezers, and you get a mat underneath you, look as well.
Oh my
Your
God, I'm going to
self-healing
be able
mat.
to use these.
Yeah.
I talk about... Oh,
They've got a
sorry,
little
thank
thing
you.
on. There you go.
I talk about having trouble with tweezers. This is going to be perfect. I love that. I love this.
Oh, yeah, so if you've got, like,
Yeah,
dexterity...
so for me, they're going to be absolutely perfect. I've got to get hold of this. Do you want to put the end back on for
I
me?
will, yeah.
I love the ruler as well. And the scissors. Look at the scissors.
I know.
Oh, my God, these are amazing. This is the first time I've seen it.
Oh, there you go. You can borrow the knife if
Thank
you
you
want.
very much. I'll take that.
You have that for now.
Thank you.
There you go.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Bottom of the screen. If you want
Absolutely.
it.
Do you know what? This is going to be perfect for this.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ben.
Oh, you're
Thank you.
welcome.
Now, you'll take your craft... Oh, wow. Oh, I love using something new. You can just literally now cut out that little piece. Now, you can, of course, use your ruler, but you've got your pencil mark to fold,
Yeah.
you know, to be able to cut. Now, this, for me, I think is essential that you'll need your craft knives. I really do mean that. Scissors, I think it's going to be just that little bit too fiddly to get in there. So for me, a craft knife comes into its own. Oh, I love these.
Super sharp.
Do I have to give it you back?
You can borrow it for show.
Thank you very much. I'll just keep that over here.
Yeah. Make sure she gets frisked on the way out tonight. That's going to go. You saw her that video of her in the warehouse.
Oh, I loved it. Oh, do you know, I can't tell you how much for the fun that I had in the warehouse. I loved it. Can I just give a big shout out to the team?
Oh, they're working so hard, aren't
Oh
they?
my God, Ben. And they're all smiling.
Yeah.
Singing, music on,
Were
singing
they?
away. But I have never seen anybody work as fast in all my life.
I know.
They were... And you know what? They let me have a go at doing some picking and packing.
Oh, really?
And using the system, yeah. I actually put a couple of my cards in, so somebody will be receiving them.
Let
Don't know
us
where.
know.
Honestly, I put and I met Viking Bill,
Oh, yeah?
a lovely man. Let me pack one of the boxes and actually do a full order all by myself. I picked it and I packed it.
Picked a pack, and so a few orders you put a card in that you
Yes,
made?
yeah.
Oh, please let me know if that was you, if you get a Debbie card in your order.
I had time of my life down there, but let me just give a big shout out
Yeah.
to my guys down there. Absolutely fabulous they were really fabulous. And they've been working so blinking hard. I can't tell you. I think right now those guys are working harder than, I mean, we all work incredibly hard, but my God, I've never seen nothing like it. Do you know what I couldn't get over?
What?
The size. I walked in, my mouth dropped open. The size of the warehouse is absolutely huge, but it's so well organised.
Was that your
so
first
well
ever
done.
time down there?
First time down there. I've only ever bobbed my head in to pick orders up. I've never gone into the warehouse.
Yeah, it's massive, isn't it?
It's huge.
Like an aircraft hangar.
There are elements that they won't let me go down. I wonder if it was a secret stock, a secret stock of new things.
You obviously didn't have the access all areas pass on then,
no.
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 They probably saw what you did in the first part of that video and thought, right, not letting her into that next part of the warehouse because there'll be nothing left for anyone else.
Oh, honestly, I saw your bag, Leanne's bag, saw
yeah.
the stamps. Oh, I saw some new things that I'm really not allowed to talk about, so I'm not going there because I put them on camera, then realised what I'd done. I'm like, off camera. Put it this way, some fabulous things coming up.
Yeah.
Now, you've got your score lines in. I've just erased all of my pencil marks. And now what we're going to do is construct this. Now, remember I did say, told you at the very beginning on the template, ×2. So that's exactly what I've got here, times the 2, with my little pieces out as well. And then we're going to stick this together. And to put this box together, and all it is, and this is your choice now, you can use tape pens, you can use red liner tape, wet glue, whatever your choice of glue is. But what we're going to do is construct it where we stick this 2 together and then bring the box in. So when I show you, when you bring it in fact, let's just do it, Ben. I'm not gonna mess about. No time to mess about. I've got 4 demos to get through.
That's it.
I want to show you as much as I possibly can. So if I just, before I actually stick that down, I turn it over to make sure I've got it nice and flush.
Okay.
So that you can see, especially when you're doing this, that it's flush with the other box, so that it's nice and straight. If you don't get that little bit right, it'll go a little bit wonky, and you don't want that. You don't want a wonky box.
You don't?
No,
Or
you want a nice, neat box.
Yep.
Scoring tools will help that as well.
Crooked house.
But this is as simple as putting this box together actually is.
Yeah.
So if I just show you now, those are going to be the strong bottom underneath. Yeah. And then when you pop it together, you can see how easy that comes together. You've got all of this. Now, this is the bit then when you do the decoration. Now, for me, personally, the easiest way to do the decoration is flat.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
So when you've got your box open, and I'm trying to remember now, because they're going to be my side panels, and you've got all the dies. Now, I'm going to, please forgive me at this part, but I'm not going to run all my dies through.
Oh.
Were you disappointed then, Ben? I just saw the, It sounded like you were a bit disappointed.
No,
However,
I'm not.
I want to just get through as many as I can. I want to construct it, and then I'm going to show you. So literally, you're just going to choose. Now, this is my rooftops. There's my door.
Yep.
There's my window.
Yep.
And then all the little extra decoration. So I have been well pre-prepped. Never know when to stop. And I've popped everything onto me Xyron sheets.
Yeah.
And then I've got and I've cut multiples of these out because I'm going to have a staggered rooftop. And I've gone with like a lovely warm red brick look. And in terms of where I got that from, let me just, because I have wrote it down today, I thought I'll be really good. I've got these from, it's my A4 linen cardstock. And I'll tell you where it's from. I think it's from not the last one that we did. Isn't it the Summer of Colours, the other one?
The what?
Not the A4.
Colour Your World? What?
No, not Colour Your World. We have lots of linen cardstock.
Oh, linen cardstock.
Yeah, it's linen cardstock. Sorry, Ben. I could see him like, he were looking at me like that. What cardstock? What cardstock? Which one? I'll tell you, it's just any of your linen cardstocks. But I've gone with the red brick kind of look. I've also done a lovely brown trim as well. I've cut lots of bits of foliage out. Let's get all of these in. I've done my windows and my doors. I've actually put a little bit of light behind mine. I'm not going to use it as a light-up box. It's going to be just a decoration purpose. The same with my windows. And the shutters actually do fold back in on themselves.
Oh, cute.
So you've got that lovely little element where they can open up as well. So let's get decorating. So I'll start doing this bit, Ben, if you want to read some comments out.
I will. Great scrap buster dies, these as well, aren't they? They are brilliant.
Yeah.
Picked up Leanne Showstopper, says, Sherry, too good of a value. I have the box stencils from HSN, and they are a dream to use. The Cottage, says Helen. I've been waiting to see these. Sarah says, Debbie, I love your sparkly dress and your nails are fabulous.
Oh, thank you. Well, I had Love Arts last time, but I've gone with the raspberry pink, purpley colour this time.
Oh, yeah.
I had bright pink ones for my holiday, but I really love the design, so I've just kept with it, but gone with the raspberry, do you know the Gemini? The G2. Gone with the G2 colour.
G2.
Yeah, G2.
Peggy Whiskersills joined us from Minnesota. Rita says she's got the Handbag, the 3D boxes, extra card and other goodies on the way to Louisiana. Hannah's joined us. Hello, Hannah. And Teresa, who says, good morning, my whimsical friends from a very warm San Diego. Creative Blessings joined us from Ontario. Bernie Stahlnecker says hi from Pennsylvania. The Cottage is my favourite too, says Mr. Simmons. And Mistress Dow says the wee house is the best, I think. Do you know what I like about the wee house, as you put it, is well, we've seen the Christmas tree box made earlier, which wasn't difficult, I don't think. I think it was easy to watch and follow. This one's even easier to watch, isn't it? Even easier to watch and follow.
Yeah, it really is. And they're really lovely, and they're really cool in how you can decorate, because you've got these lovely swirls as well, so you can be putting a little few swirls at the back of the windows. So if I come in, and in fact, let me just lift. Oh, did I stick it there? That was close. Just because I want to get me my decoration in the centre part, so I'm just going to put those two down like so.
Okay.
And my window in there.
We can say hi to Helen, who says, Debbie, you could use red glitter card to do the dress box in honour of yourself today.
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
That's a good one.
It does look like, from a distance, it's because you're just so sparkly, it looks like it's got lights in it. It looks like you've got one of those...
in my dress?
Well, it looks like, look at it now, it looks like you've got lights that are flashing on and off. Doesn't it? You look so glam over there, honestly. Too glam to give a damn.
Exactly. Well, it was my first birthday show, and the dress code was glitz and glam. I mean, you've let me down, Ben.
Well,
I mean, I expected you to be in your gorgeous glitzy glam suit. What happened?
Well, here's the thing. Shush, Charlotte. Charlotte just says I've let the team down. Makes me feel bad. Now, I did have the glitzy glam suit, but of course they hired that in for the photo shoot, didn't they, in the videos?
Yeah, okay.
And they blooming sent it back before we even started the light. They sent it back.
No.
And as much as I'm dapper, I think I'm smart, I don't have a lot of sparkle.
No.
So, yeah, I've not really sparkled that much over the last 2 weeks, so apologies. So, you know, I feel like you're sparkling for both of us over there. Did you buy that specially?
You want my lovely?
Did you buy that specially?
Yes, I did.
Oh, maybe I should have.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I wanted to have a bit of glitz and glam.
I can see you wearing that again. I mean, that's very Christmassy, isn't it?
Well, you see, and I feel like Michelle followed the same pattern as I did with this one. We've gone with red because there's another event round the corner. And I just thought, rather than splashing out twice for glitz and glam, I thought, exactly, Dean, exactly. Christmas is round the corner, and I just thought, and I'm pretty sure Michelle is on my wavelength, because Michelle's got herself a nice glitzy red dress as well.
Yeah.
Kill two birds with one stone, that's what I say. Save on those pennies, I can be spending them on other things. So yeah, so that's what I've done. I've made myself a glitz and glam dress that's going to match for Christmas as well, of course, during birthday.
Well,
so yeah, thank you.
Super
Thank you for the
duper
lovely
sparkly.
comments. Thank you.
Cute gift boxes says Crafty Angie. Wendy says love the handbag dies. Kim says I stabbed my finger this morning with my pokey tool. Ouch.
Oh, we all know what that feels like.
All been there.
Yeah,
good morning, all you lovely people, says Samantha Cheney. Denise Stars says, good morning, so happy to see my favourite crafty TV couple. Thank you. That is from St George, Utah. And I know you're making the house here, but Sue's asking, Sue Cummings, on the purse, what would you use for the closure? So have we still got those little
So the closure's
dots?
so the closure part of the purse is in, but hook and eye or a magnet.
Yeah, to keep it,
Yeah, to keep it down, so yes.
We had, didn't we, or I'm sure
we have some black and white ones.
Dots.
We have them in our collection, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Grab
we've
some
got
of
them in our
those.
collection, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just going to overhang that at the moment because I'm just going to line these up and I'm going to put about 3 or 4 on just to create a little bit of a dimension. I'm not going to do it all the way around because what I'm going to do is, let me just make sure I've got that just down on there to start with. I would do it on both sides, but I think you get the gist. So if I come in and just start putting those on, and then the last one at the very top.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll pop those on. And I've decorated this beforehand. It's entirely up to you how you go about doing this. But I've just gave it a little overhang so that when it comes over, it's got that lovely overhang that you would get with a thatched cottage. That kind of effect.
Yeah.
And the same with the other side as well. And I'm doing it on these 2 sides where it's because that's the front and the back, they're the side bits, if that makes any sense, when it comes up. And then decorate all of that. I've got loads more to decorate though, so I'm just going to continue decorating if that's all right with you,
You could make
Ben.
a little money box out of this as well,
Yes,
couldn't
you can. Yeah, I instantly thought of a money box when I saw this. Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, super, super easy to put together. I think the fun part is going to be the decoration. And really, to be fair, that's going to be what you decide to do. And the colours. So, yes, we're talking Christmas, but think outside of Christmas.
Yeah.
Think of all the other things. And you don't have to add this roof on. What about your embossing folders?
Oh, yes.
Embossing folders, these, and do that lovely, do you know the wood effect?
Oh, yeah,
Now, I'm just going to do these two for now, and I'll show you my finished one in a minute, because otherwise I'll be here forever and a day. I'll be here forever and a day, and I've got so many demos.
You've still got 3 more, haven't you?
I know, and
two
I want to absolutely show you exactly how you put all of them together. And I also want to show you and share with you that little hints and tips when it comes to the using your Gemini to do the embossing of that template.
Did you say gingerbread house for this as well?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
That would look brilliant, wouldn't it?
Now, I'm going to bring in my tape pen just down this side.
Yeah.
I'm going to fold this over, and then you just join the two together. And when you join it, make sure it's flush and comes into here. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to just now pop some glue onto the bottom parts of my box, because I want those to line up. And then on the last bit, I'm just going to put quite a bit of glue just down onto the whole of that bottom flap. So when you do that bottom flap, it'll seal up, got your bottom. You can actually cut another one out if you wanted to make it a very sturdy bottom. But when you come in now, you just simply clasp those two together, and then you feed them through. So if I just come in here and show you, feed that through. I think producer Dean's just worked out now, Auntie, that's how you put it together. Isn't it super easy to pop that? And then when you've done, now I've kept it plain on that one, but on this one, I went full hog. So I've gone all 4 sides. It's entirely up to you how you decorate your box. I think I've shown you, you know, in the basic way. I mean, you can keep them plain if you want to keep them plain. Absolutely, I think both look just equally as good. But yes, you have got a fabulous little cottage made super, super easy with those templates and dies to do the decorations, and they look incredible.
And I'm hoping that a few of you certainly might pick these up. If you've got them today, you might get them in time for Halloween. I'm thinking we've got half-price deals on all of our Halloween goodies during Cartload later on. So you could spookify those up, couldn't you?
Love it.
And use some of the, you know, the little ghosties and ghoulies and spiders, webs and also all sorts, and create like a little haunted house out of those and pop some gifts in there for Halloween. I mean, the house is just literally so versatile when it comes to all of the designs that you've got in this collection. Dies and stencils to create your boxes, which look like your dress, which look like your cottage, which you've got your amazing handbag, of course, and then that tree too. We will see, or try and see, all of them again before the end of the show. Go back and watch Wake Up Call this morning to see Debbie's take on the tree. And don't forget, well over 40% of the stock has gone here. More of you got these in your baskets right now as well. So I would imagine plenty more will be going once we give you time to check out in just a second. But you're also, when you buy this collection for £34 or $39 platinum, you're going to get your My Special Papers box for half price. I think this was a little bit of a late decision, because I'm sure this wasn't on my original notes, but I think it's the fact that you guys have enjoyed the bonus buy so much over the course of the first week and a half of birthday. We've got to do another one, and we have pulled out all the stops here. Buy this, get this for half price, and that's half price, that price you see on screen there. So that's pretty much £24, $28 if you're platinum worth, and a lot of people have said it, almost picking the new collection up to get another set of the papers as well for half that price. Right, I think we're going to give you opportunity to get your carts and baskets checked out. Any questions and comments? If there's anything that you want to see, anything you're not sure of, do get in touch and let us know, and we will answer your questions and show you a lot more the other side of this short break.
The party is here. It's time to find your sparkle, because Crafter's Companion is turning an amazing 18.
We've got Disco Fever, and you're all invited to light up the dance floor for our biggest and brightest party yet.
And it's the hottest ticket in town, and everyone's on the guest list.
So follow the call of the Disco Ball and join us from the 9th to the 22nd of October.
We'll be shining the spotlight on a dazzling lineup of amazing new launches, offers, and so many surprises.
And Crafters TV has been transformed into a boogie wonderland with live fun and crafty goodies every day.
And we're keeping the party going with Birthday 24/7. Tune in to enjoy non-stop Crafters TV all day, every day, throughout the entire birthday celebration.
So, Dancing Queens, what are you waiting for? Visit our amazing new Crafters Companion website to join the fun and shine bright.
Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website, our new home of papercraft to house all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to help you log into your account on our brand new site. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Go to the Crafter's Companion homepage. Make sure to select the correct location at the top of the page. Go to the My Crafters icon on the top right of your screen. Next, enter your email address. Then, enter your password. Click the Sign In button. You should now be logged into your account and taken to your My Crafters page. When you're ready to log out, go to the left-hand side of the page and click the Log Out button in the My Account box. When you're logged out, you'll be taken back to the Crafter's Companion page. And it's as easy as that. It really is as easy as that. Thank you, Me. Welcome back, everybody. I can't believe we are almost an hour into the launch. We are so super busy for this collection. Well over 40% of the show, well, I keep calling it the showstopper, well over 40% of the main collection gone. As a by the by, if you do want to go for the individuals, you can do, just to show you again all of the hardware that you're going to get. So if you decide, oh, I'm not 100% sure, maybe you just like the look of the dress to impress. So that is the dress stencil with all of the dies there to be able to dress that up, as it were. Maybe you want to do a see-through dress. Then, that's what Debbie said a minute ago, wasn't it? Come on, Charlotte, keep up. With the acetate, could do a see-through dress, Debbie said a minute ago. Oh dear, don't we laugh? Then you've got your beautiful bag, which we will see in a minute next. We're going to see that next, a beautiful bag. And again, worth bearing in mind if you're looking for a way to be able to close your the flap over the top. You've got your little Velcro dots, which you'll find on the website. Then you've got your Christmas tree. Again, if you want to see a lovely demo with that from earlier, if you go back to Wake Up Call, you can see that. And then you've also got your Christmas cottage, which we've just seen. My favourite in the bundle. Can you let me know in the comments, please, which is your favourite? I know we've only seen 2 live demos, but which is your favourite? Out of the bag, the tree, the dress, or the cottage? Let me know. Beth says, I don't need more paper. I don't need more paper.
You do need more paper.
There's a voice in my head then. You do need more paper. It's half price.
Half price. Do you know, instead of being 24p a sheet, which I think 24p a sheet is absolutely fantastic, but today, showstopper deal, 12p a sheet for 12 by 12.
Yeah.
Beautiful papers. You've seen those. Those papers are stunning. 240 sheets with 180 GSM.
Do you know?
12p a sheet. Come on, guys. Where can you get that for 12? You couldn't even print it for 12p, let alone get it for 12p. Absolutely incredible value.
Do you know I weighed these as well?
You what?
Do you know I weighed them?
Did you weigh them?
Yeah.
On some scales?
And the scales in the kitchen. £9, 2 ounces.
No way, Jose.
Yes, way, Jose.
Did you really?
Yeah, because loads of people had asked, and then I'd done a couple of shows, and no one knew. Yeah, I said, I think it was Sarah on the. I said, so what does it weigh? And she, I don't know, a ton weight, she'd say, or like, you know, it weighs a lot. And I thought, well, I think we need to know actually how much it weighs. So I took it into the kitchen and stuck it on the scales. £9, 2 ounces, which made me laugh when, I can't remember who it was now, but someone said they'd ordered 3 of these, which made me think of their poor delivery man carrying
God.
2 stone worth of paper up to the house. But you can see as we go through here, you know, we've got sunflowers in here, we've got some vintage diaries, vintage butterflies, you've got your beautiful dancing dragonflies in this collection, and some papers that you won't have seen before either. 240 sheets, yeah, 12p per sheet. I mean, just absolutely bonkers. You can buy that individually full price if you want, but when you buy this deal on the screen here, then you can get this again for half price. Right, a few quick comments, we'll move on. Hadassah says, yes, Ben, that's what I was thinking. I have the acetate. I would like to use the cottage template for treats for the Halloween. Great minds, great minds. Adorable cottage, says Susan, I'm going to use mine for more gingerbread houses, like the Cozy Cottage from Crafter's Companion a couple of years ago. And Casey says, hey, big bucks, Ben. Float me alone. I cannot decide which showstoppers to get. I can't get them all. Well, are you talking about the deals today? I mean, That's a tough one. Flip a coin. That's all I can say. They're both brilliant today. I can't make that decision for you. I can't make that decision. I love the outtakes of Leanne from the birthday video, says Beverly. Wonder how many times she had to do it before she got it right. So funny. It was funny. Check it out on the Crafters TV page. Right, let's get back to Debbie. What are we doing next? Oh, the handbag.
The handbag. Love this one. And these ones mean that you can actually decorate you can go to town with these, or you can keep them really simple. And I've kept this one really simple. I will show you the way and the tricks with how you can use your machine. You've seen the pencil method, so I'll show you this way that you could do this as well. This particular one, though, does have, and I will just say as well, can you see at the back, we give you 4 different ways that you can use these. Yeah. And you can create like a satchel bag, so it could be a more manly bag. Lovely, and I'm keeping this one with a bow, but there's the floral one, and then the one with the little hang down, like you would like a little pressed one. Lots of different styles of bags. That's before you even get started with your papers and the different colours. They're your decorative dies. They're the bits that are going to create all the extras. And then these are the 3 templates. Your bag that you're going to cut twice. Yeah. Your top part, the bit that goes over the top, the clasp, the flap of your top of your bag. And then, so you can do that once, and the same with the handle once as well. Now, I will show you very quickly with the, and I'm using that chocolate-coloured Centura Pearl. I always have to take my time with this to remember which way around to do this one, because I always get a little bit confused. So we'll try it this way, because I think it's this way that you do it, Ben. Pop your stencil, template down, cardstock over the top, and then the rubber mat over the top of that. Right. Then the plastic shim, and then the other cutting mat. I think, if I remember rightly, that is the way that you would do normally with a stencil, because I've often talked about, and I did the masterclass not so long ago where we did the one-on-one with the Gemini, and I think that's the way around. I always get so confused.
Do a lot of people do that then, do you think?
Some people do. I personally prefer the pencil method. For me, it makes it a bit easier because when I turn this over, you can actually see now that you've got it embossed. Oh, yeah. So you still know where your score lines are going to be, but it's slightly different because it's being embossed into there. You're going to do the same where you're going to take your craft knife, scissors, whichever way around it is that you want to do it, but you're just going to literally take this now.
I suppose in this instance, it's better to do it that way, particularly if it's double-sided, because your pencil's really hard to see on there, isn't it?
Yes.
So if you can emboss it onto darker cardstock.
Yeah, definitely. But the difference here is, do you know when I said that you've got to put it down onto a scoreboard? Well, they've been embossed into your cardstock, so it's slightly easier. And I'll show you in a second. So this is just one method that you can do with your templates. But you'll see now, and if I just bring this down, remove that one out of the way, you've now got the score line into place, so you don't have to put it in. It's in there already. All you're doing is just reinforcing it. So that's one quick way that you can do that template for people that aren't confident with drawing round templates and aren't confident with putting the score lines in. Let your machine do all the hard work, and that's as quick as that did. Are you going to do that twice, Ben? Yeah. Now on mine, I've actually used one of our liquid metallic markers, you know, the liquid gold, and just put a little bit of fake stitching round. But the way that you put this together, it's very simple. In fact, it's almost similar to the way that we've just shown you. These are the side panels of your bag, and this is the front part. Let me turn it that way. These are going to attach inside, and then when you've got them both together, and I'm just going to bring it in so you can see how easy it is to put those two together. And for my bag, you're going to tuck those in, because what you don't want is them coming out. It'll spoil the look of the bag. So for me, I'm just going to pop on here now my bits of glue, and I've actually done the same with the top part. I've got my handle into place as well. I've cut some extra little bits out in terms of decoration, because on the faux bleaching, look at me. The faux stitch. Oh, yes. I'm going to pop in my little piece, and I've used the solar gold, do you know the lovely Centura Pearl? To match the liquid gold that I've used as well into there, and it's just decorating the handbag up. I've done my little 2 tabs which are going to go on my handle, so I'll leave those to one side. I've got my little bow which is going to cut it, I'm going to stick it onto here as well. But first things first, let's construct this part. And I've also got a little hook and loop.
Yes, hook and loop.
Have I done it right this time?
Yeah.
Just onto there, so I'm going to use that in a minute, and then I've got all my other little pieces to decorate. I'm just going to move all my templates out of the way, and then we're just going to construct this. So the bottom of this will fit onto the bottom of that one. It gives you a super strong bottom as well at the same time. Wet glue, dry glue, whatever glue you want. It's very, very easy to put together and construct, and I'm just going to pop my tape just onto the side flaps, we'll call that. And we'll pop this, let me just make sure I've got my tape released, there we go. So I'm going to pop that in now. I'm going to line that up. And then what I'm going to do is now, you can see how easy it was to put that together. Again, just check before you actually stick it down, but you can just now give it that little burnish. And then these I'm going to bring up. I'm going to try and do it this way for Charlotte, a bit easier. So if I bring that up, I'm going to tuck it on the inside. I don't want that bit showing. So we'll tuck it onto the inside. I'll bring the other one round. Exactly the same on the other side. Bring that one in on the other side as well. And then just attach them. I don't want them on show, so they're going to go simply into the cut. So it's as easy as that to put that together. Now, when it comes to the flat part, all you're going to do is put your glue on the inside flap.
Yep.
So that will now attach to the back. Let me just make sure I've got that on right then. So coming in, attach that to the back. Handle-wise, I'm going to put them on the outside. So I'm just going to put a bit of glue. You can use hot glue at this point, if you wanted to use hot glue. I'm going to give it a natural curl. I'm just going to use my fingers. You can use bone folders as well, just to give it that curl. Stick that down, and then onto the other side as well. So I'm going to make sure, because that's going to tuck underneath, but we'll just keep it there for now so I can place it into that part. And then I'm going to use these little extra decorations to be the decorative part of my handbag.
Yeah.
Pop in that onto there, and then that's onto there. And then lastly, I'm going to pop my little bow. So let me get my bow.
Beautiful.
Onto the flap of the over part of your bag. And then I'm just going to stick now my hook and eye underneath, or hook and loop, should I say. And then I've got that element that I can put there. And then I'm just going to finish that off with, and this is when you can pop your, in fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just quickly put my tails down. Let's pop a bit of glue just onto here, make it a bit easier. So let's put that one there, that one there.
Yeah.
The bow back over the top.
Nice.
And then finishing it off with a tiny little bits.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to come in, let me just add that onto my glue. Use wet glues if you want to use wet glues. I'm using our super strong adhesive, but I'm just going to stick that in the middle. Let's get that in there, come on. Don't stick to your fingernails, Debbie. This is when I should be using my tweezers, actually, what you've given me.
Oh, yeah, give me them as well.
Yeah,
You've not used them.
My tweezers.
Unbelievable.
There you go. You've got a beautiful little gift bag, all made up, decorated, and now ready to open, and it literally does just open up and create your lovely gift box.
Beautiful.
These are fabulous, and if you're going to make loads and loads and loads of them, make to sell, different colours, whatever it is that you want to do, they're absolutely incredible boxes they are.
Absolutely brilliant. Thank you all for the lovely comments coming through. Carol says you could do matching bag and dress. You could. And Beth says, I think my delivery person thinks I've lost my mind with all the packages lately. Listen, make sure if you want this collection, you jump in and grab it, because already proving super popular during our launch day show. And if you haven't yet got it, welcome. If you have just joined us to launch day, we are into the second hour of a busy launch, approaching half the stock of the brand new collection gone. Loads of questions coming through, loads of you telling me that you've already picked it up and bought it. Loads of you as well saying, do you know what, it's just a bit of an extra Brucey bonus that you get the full collection of the 3D box dies and stencils, and then you get that My Special Papers pack in there for half price when you add it as your bonus buy. I love the papers, says Connie Peltier, but I honestly have enough paper for 3 more lifetimes. I just love CC papers. Christine Jamal says, I like the bag now. Hannah says, that bag is adorable. Barbara R says, hello everyone from Indiana. Samantha got your question, which we'll recap on in this hour. Just again, can you just remind me, she says, the sandwich to emboss the stencil using the Gemini. We did just do it a minute ago, but I realise you may have just joined us, so we'll recap on that with Debbie in just a second. And Lillian, I don't know the answer to this, but I'll get the answer. You're saying, what is the stock stock like on Leanne's bag, please? Because you said you're dithering. So we will find out that for you in just a little while. That Leanne bag, by the way, is coming up later on for you on Cartload tonight, which is also alongside a showstopper, which brings you a brand new Spectrum, well, it's not brand new, but you've got a birthday collection of Spectrum Noir goodies, and also the Academy of Colour Portraits. There's a showstopper deal in there for that, plus loads more other goodies in that show, which starts in, well, just 2 hours' time. But if you want to go for the brand new 3D box dies and stencils collection, here it is. Looks quite unremarkable on boards, I've got to be honest with you, but it's good to see what you're actually getting, and then you can see everything you're going to be making with it the other side of the studio in just a few moments' time. So £34 and 8p, or $39.22 is your platinum price on this, and you're going to get your double points, of course, as well. I'll tell you there's free gifts in just a second too. But your Christmas Cottage, absolutely phenomenal. I think, let me know in the comments as well, what's your favourite? I know you've not seen them all yet demoed, but the Cottage, I think, has had a lot of people very excited for the fact that you get all of the beautiful dies with this to be able to decorate this up to create a Christmas cottage, but then of course you can not use some of the dies and make it a summer cottage. You can, as I mentioned earlier on, get some of the half-price Halloween goodies we've got coming up in Cartload and decorate it to be like a spooky cottage. There is a lot of scope here, but isn't it brilliant that you've got the main kind of construction part of this in stencil form? So it just makes it nice and easy, whether you use your pencil to trace this out and then cut this, or as we saw a few moments ago, you use your machine to emboss it into your cardstock and cut it that way. There's the Christmas tree. Again, you can go back to seeing Wake Up Call earlier on and seeing how Debbie popped this together in a beautiful project. I think we'll be seeing that again in this hour as well in some shape or form, should we get time. But once again, how handy is this? Because you get your template in the stencil, and then you've got all of these other dies, and there's nothing to stop you using these elsewhere when it comes to projects without that template. Then, of course, you're going to be getting your amazing, beautiful bag in there too. Again, all of those different elements to be able to decorate that one up. And then you've got your dress in there as well, which is the dress to impress, which I know we'll see over the course of this show as well, with all of the different elements to decorate that one up as well. Now, that is your main collection. Don't forget, when you buy the main collection for that amazing price on screen, it opens up your bonus buy, which is the My Special Papers pad for half price. We'll get the details up for you on this, but basically you're popping this into your basket for $47.99 or $55.99. No, you're not. You're paying half that price on screen when you go for that collection at $23.99 or $27.99 if you're a platinum member. Double points as well on this, don't forget. So go as fast as you can and get this into your basket if you need more papers. I mean, you probably don't need, do you? Let's be honest, but you want another set, half price, got to be done. And also worth bearing in mind that we do have everything that we've said as far as birthday is concerned with your double points. We do, of course, have your free gifts today as well. £10, $10 free gift is your beautiful butterfly meadow set. That's really cute. So for creating like a scene on the outside of your card, or inside if you want to be able to create that, that's £10, $10. Then you're also going to get, when you spend £50 or $50, well, it's on the screen. Boom, ready? Your mystery crystal pen. It could be one of the 8 colours that we've already done. I feel like I've got more than 8 pens there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no. So you've got, I mean, it's one of those. Could be white, could be silver, could be the dark purple, the light purple. You've got pink in there, got your blue, got your gold. I mean, it's one of those, basically. Hopefully you've already collected all 8. If not, you'll get another one in your bag today. And don't forget, these are refillable as well, which is brilliant. So you can keep the case of the pen and refill those, which is amazing. And then when you spend the whole hog, when you go for the 100, you'll get your die, you'll get your mystery pen, and then you'll also get your fantastic jute tote bag whilst stocks last, but do go swiftly on that. Lillian, the Leanne tote, go swiftly on it. I think we're around about 40% of the stock gone, but it's not huge amounts of stock. It's not like we've got like thousands and thousands of these, but you've still got time now. What I would say is, if you're dilly and dallying, We will still probably have stock left at the start of cartload. Whether we'll have any stock left when it comes to the end is anyone's guess. Lots of love for the project so far with this collection, and let's welcome her back, looking sparklier than ever. Her dress almost as sparkly as her personality. It's the lovely Debbie Robinson. How are you?
I love that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ben. So far we have made the house or the country cottage or the cosy cottage or the Christmas cottage, depending whatever cottage you want that to be. So I've shown you how easy it is to put that together, and I showed you the pencil technique, and then we've just made that lovely gorgeous handbag as well. And the handbag I did show you how to do the machine. So I'll do it again with the next two that I'm going to show you. I'll do the dress now with the method of your machine, and when with the Christmas tree I'll show you the traditional way as well. So we are going to move on to the fabulous dress to impress.
Yes.
But of course we're dressing to impress.
Yes.
It's our 18th birthday.
Well, some people are.
Well, yes, some people are. I got the memo. Everybody I spoke to said, everybody that I spoke to said they didn't see the memo which said to wear sparkly clothing. I'm going to find it out and dish it out to you because you've let the side down, Ben. TV, Hubster, you've let me down.
No, I knew it was sparkly, but I don't really have sparkly. Have you got anything in there?
I could glitter you up. I could add a little bit of glitter, sparkle you up. Glitter paste,
Glitter paste
a bit
on
of
me.
pasting on the face. Gilding flakes, what a great idea. What a great idea. You would be sparkly then, Ben.
I'll tell you what,
sparkly.
you can do the, you do the sparkling for the two of us. That's probably the best thing. Don't you dare come near me with the glitter paste.
Right, are you ready then? Let's show you. So who was the lovely lady that asked the question about how to do the platform again with the machine? And I'll show you that.
Was Samantha Jones.
Samantha Jones, if you're still watching, I will show you now exactly how to do that. So with the dress to impress, you've got your stencil, and I say stencil, I keep calling it stencil. Just remind me, it's a template, Ben. It's a template.
Yeah.
You've got one template on this particular design that tells you to cut it twice. Now, I also will tell you, when you get this home, you are going to be able to create all these different looks. This is your sweetheart line. You remember that now, won't you?
Sweetheart, I will now.
And then you've got your lovely off-the-shoulder look.
Oh, yeah.
Your strapless number
Oof,
there.
yeah.
And then your sweetheart line in a more heart-shaped one.
Heart-shaped sweetheart.
You've got very different looks there that you're going to be able to create. And of course, that element is all here on your dies. So you can see with the two parts of your dress, if you look at your little dress corners there, that's those. With your little neckline, you've got this one. And then this one as well. So this could be at the bottom of your dress, top of your dress, whichever way you're round. And then these are your straps as well. And then you've got all the extra little details, stars on there, circles on there, big star, love hearts, and everything else that you want to create using the decorative part of it. Now, I did say I would show you, so I'm going to do this again. I've taken some linen cardstock, and if I remember rightly, it's from the, yes, the pastels. Do you know the luxury pastel ones that we did?
The 12 by 12 pastels.
And it had the 12 by 12 linen and the 12 by 12...
Neutrals.
The double-sided pearlescent. It's that one.
Neutrals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Is that what you said?
What?
Is that what you said to me first, though?
What? Neutrals?
I didn't hear you.
Pardon?
Is that what you said?
What?
You're doing it on purpose, you little wind-up merchant. Yes.
Yes.
I think that's what
Neutrals.
you said, didn't you? Yes.
Yeah.
They're from the neutrals.
Yeah.
However, let me show you that platform. Samantha, talking to you right now.
Oh, yeah, come on,
and have
Samantha.
a little look. Come and have a little look. Right, so what we're going to do is pop our Gemini cutting plate down. I'm going to put my stencil onto the top of that plate. I'm then going to put my cardstock over the top of said template. And then the rubber embossing mat over the top of that as well. Then the plastic shim. And then lastly, the cutting plate. No magnetic shim is required. No metal shim is required. Not for this one. What this does is just pushes into the design of the cardstock, so the actual outline of the template, the score lines, it pushes through, like you would when you're embossing a die. It's exactly the same, but it's embossing through the stencil, pretend that's a stencil, or the template. Because you can do this with any of your templates as well, Ben. So it's a really nice, quick, shall I call it a cheats way? It is a cheats way. It is a cheats way. Let's make no bones of it. It's a little cheating way of doing it. And then when I bring that up, you can see you've got your outline of your dress. Can you see? In fact, trust me to do it on lemon, Can you see it there?
Yeah.
Sorry, thank you.
No, you
Oh
can
my
see
God,
it.
trust me. So I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll make it easy. So I'm going to bring in my scissors. I'm going to use this now. Instead of drawing around it and using that, I'm just cutting around it. And it's so super easy to do this method. It really is. If you prefer, though, the good old-fashioned way with the pencil, absolutely use that way to do this as well. But you're just simply going to draw around it and then cut around instead of using the template. But for me, and producer Dean just said that in my ear, if you've got a Gemini, it kind of makes sense to do it this way.
Yeah.
It's quick, it's easy, it's clean, there's no rubbing out,
That's
there's no
it, you don't have to
eraser,
erase
there's no
anything,
pencils needed. You're still going to use your scissors or your craft knife, but you don't need anything else. And when I say you don't need anything else, I'm just going to trim that off a little bit because I can see I've got a little bit over there, but that's absolutely fine. Same with that one. I'll just move those out of the way. But what it's actually done is giving you the score lines already in. You're not having to put the score lines in.
That's it.
So although we call it a cheats way, it's actually a nice clean way of doing this. So again, the choice is yours. It's entirely up to you. For my last demo, I will actually show you back to that pencil, and then I feel like I've come full circle. And there you go. You've got your outline of your dress. You've got your score lines into place, and that was using the method of the embossing.
Have we done them all now then?
You what, look?
Have we done all of them?
No, one more to do, one more to do. Now, it did tell you on the dress, you need 2, so you're going to do your 2. Mine are all ready to put together. But we're going to decorate this as well. So, to do the decoration, I want to add a little bit more. I want to add a little bit more to it. So, I'm going to use, oh my God, the papers.
Oh, yes.
Said papers.
From the old special papers pad.
Oh, seriously, divine.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to use the template because I want the full dress, but I don't want these. This is the box. I don't want the box. I want, and there's no dye in there. We wanted to keep the cost down as low as we possibly could. We've given you lots of dyes in terms of decoration. Why we didn't put this into a dye form was to make it more flexible for you as a crafter and to keep that price down. And for me, it's important, especially in this day and age, to actually do that. Now, just so I can show you in purposes of, because obviously on a busy pattern, a little bit difficult to see, especially with the cameras and the studio lights, but you're just going to trace around the template yet again. And we don't need to do anything else other than cut that out. And when you've cut it out, in fact, let's cut that out. Let's cut it out.
I thought, because I couldn't see the template on the white then, and for a second I thought, blimmin' heck, she's done like a really good drawing of that dress without using the template. But it was obviously there, but you couldn't see it because it was on the white.
Oh, bless you.
Dear, oh dear.
Bless
What
you.
am I like?
What are you like?
What am I like?
What are you like?
Samantha says, Debbie, thank you for showing me again.
Yeah, you're very welcome,
The
Samantha.
sandwich.
Yes, it's honestly, it's super easy to do that method with your machine. Like I said, it keeps it nice and neat as well because there's no pencil marks to rub out and the score lines have been put in. So if you haven't got a scoreboard to hand, it's all there for you. Now, I have cut that out and it looks beautiful and it's going to sit onto the front of my dress. Now, it's entirely up to you whether you do the front, the back, or both. It's honestly entirely up to you. I think I might go full both with these because I've got my other one cut out here. But we're just going to glue this down. Now, again, choice of glue. It can be a wet glue. Wet glue actually might give you a little bit more wiggle time to get it into place.
Yeah.
But I feel fairly confident with our glues. So I'm just going to put that over the top of the outline of the box.
Yeah.
And if I do the same with this side as well. There we go, let's do that. Because I'm going to decorate the back as well as the front. But it's up to you.
That's it.
At the end of the day, this part is down to your choice, whether you want to add more or keep it less. It's entirely up to you. There's no right or wrong way with this. And then again, when you, in terms of putting your box together, it's really very simple. These are your side parts. So they're the side of your box. And it's a simple case of just joining the base up to that. So I'll just do that a little bit to start with. So I'm going to just drop my glue into the bottom part of that. And then just line it up. And all you'll do, the flush ends here, you need to just measure up to the score line. Now, before I actually stick that right down, I'm just going to turn it over, make sure it's nice and flush. And you can see, and this, especially if you're using wet glue, gives you that bit of time, that wiggle time to get that into place. But that is now the front, the back, There we go. The front and the back, already done. And then these side bits that are just going to collapse it. And it's exactly the same as the handbag. You're going to tuck it underneath the dress, not on the outside. If you do it on the outside, you've got that little bit showing and it kind of loses the effect of that dress. So you're going to tuck those on the inside. But before we do that, we're going to add the rest of the elements. And I have mentioned, and I could die cut through them all, Ben, but really that bit is just...
Yeah, don't need to see it.
You know, we don't see it. We've seen us do it 1,000 times. And all I'll show you is all the ones that I've cut out because I wanted to use a bit of... I wanted to add a little bit because these papers are beautiful. And I'm only going to do on the part of the dress, I'm only going to do it on one side for this, but I've chosen some vellum.
Oh, yeah?
And the vellum now, and if you look at this now, I've actually just lined it around the very edge with our glitter glue. So it's just, can you see that little bit of hint of glitter?
Yeah.
And that is going to sit now onto the inner parts of the dress. So if I just show you what I mean by that, we're going to bring that in and add it to the front like so. And it's not losing any of that gorgeous, it just mutes the colour underneath. Excuse me. So I'm going to keep that on, but I'm only going to put a little bit of glue on the top. So I'm just going to pop a bit of glue, and I'm going to keep my little petticoat part of the dress loose. So it's got a little bit of flappage. Is that the right word? Flapping? Flappage?
Flappage.
Flapping? Shall we call it flappage?
Well, go with that.
We'll have to go with that.
I think
now,
it
'cause I've said
perfectly describes what you... What is that? So that's like not the petticoat. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's like a lovely part of the petticoat, you know, but I've kept it up so it's got a little bit of movement to
Doesn't
it.
the petticoat go underneath?
You can do on top and underneath.
Can you? Ah,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I don't know. I'll keep a few comments coming through, like I know about dresses. Great idea.
You used to wear them. In a previous... In a previous life. On stage. You used to be Danes.
Oh, on stage.
On
Yeah, of course.
stage,
Yeah, I used to wear them on stage. Yeah. I thought you were. Yeah, I used to wear them on stage in the old panto. Vanessa Fuentes says, Debbie has blown my mind with using the Gemini and the stencil versus a pencil. That rhymes. You're a poet and you don't know it. And Debbie says, a fantastic idea using the Gemini. I've got tons of templates. I will start doing it this way. And Laurie says, now I need this collection. Absolutely gorgeous. Cute for bridal shower boxes or hen parties. And a few people saying that you need to make me something glittery. Like maybe, says Lynn, make Ben a glitter bow tie. She's busy enough doing the demos without glittering me up as well. Right, so we've put our petticoat on.
We've put our petticoat and
Yeah.
either whether you're putting it underneath or on top.
Or on top, whatever you like.
I just wanted to create a little bit of a nice softer illusion of there with that lovely lacy detail over the top. That's how I'm looking at this one.
Yeah.
I've actually die cut some of the stars. So if I just bring these in, they're not individuals. That's one die. And these fit through your smaller machines. One die that cuts out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars. And then a larger star as well. But I've gone with a love heart with this one because I'm going to decorate the stars around the belt. So I'm going to start with the centre.
Joanne says, could you use the scalloped long piece as 2 straps and hook it to the front and back so you would have a handle? Is that...
For the dress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? Absolutely. It's up
That's
to
a
you
great
with this
idea.
one.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's, you're in creative control.
Yes.
Is that the right word we're going with? Creative control.
We are going with that. You do you.
Yes.
Try things out, have a play, see what works.
Yes,
see what's not so good.
Now I'm going to just hang that over. Oh, hang it over the edge, she says. Let's just pop that there. And then round the other side as well. I've got my little love heart, but I'm going to add my love heart onto the top part of my collar of my dress. Because I'm going with the, I'm going with that sweetheart neckline.
Yes.
So
I know that one.
let's pop that on.
Yeah.
And the last two. And like I said, at this point, you could actually add other things as well. You don't necessarily have to do this. I love the fact that you've got extra decorative elements, like, do you know the dots? Create a dotty dress. I love that. The star dress with the star in the middle. I think these are just beautiful. Think of how many occasions you're going to use this one.
Well, I'll tell you what you're going to love as well. Hadassah's suggestion, she says, I'm going to have to make this dress box with the Wild at Heart papers.
Yes.
Yes, Queen.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's just crying out to be used with that one. And do you know what else? Because I think the scruffy cat, you could add one of the little, have one of the little characters on the front as well. I love these. I just think they're
Do a bit
absolutely
of flocking
fabulous.
on the dress as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, a bit
glitter on there
Glitter.
as well. I mean,
Oh my God,
me.
seriously.
Seriously.
Beautiful. So
Yeah.
all I'm going to do, I mean, Dean, I'm just going to have to call him out. He's got glitter flakes on the braid.
Golden flakes. Yeah, keep saying it. Oh,
Yeah, he
golden
does. He
flakes.
keeps saying it.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling he's a secret crafter at heart. He's been here a long time now, and
That's
I think we've converted him.
I think we have.
I think he.
Let's get him on.
Let's get him on.
He can do the joint show with Johnny, because Sarah was saying the other day, she was crafting and she said, do you know what? She said, probably out of everybody in the building, Johnny's probably the most experienced person when it comes to craft, because he's done more craft shows than anybody else, producer Johnny. It was, what did we say it was, 2,000? No, it was more than that. No, it was 25,000 hours, I think it was. And it wasn't 200, it was 25,000 hours, I think it was. And they were saying we should get Johnny on to do his own show because he probably knows more than everybody.
Of course he will
So
do. He's been in it a long, long time, hasn't he? Now you can start to see how this works. At this stage, you could leave it just like that. It could be a strapless gown.
Yeah.
But I've taken the die, and it's the die here, and I've cut that out twice. Because what I've done is I want to add this little detail that goes over. So I'm going to add a little bit of glue just onto either side there. Again, use your wet glues if you want to use your wet glues for speed. I say speed, but let's not forget this tape pen. We might say it's for speed, but seriously, it is super, super strong.
Solid as a rock.
It really is, and it's so much so I get my fingers stuck down to my projects half of the time. It's that strong. And I'm just going to point those inwards. Let's make sure I've got that nice and even across there. And then lastly, right in the very centre, I think I might add a little bit of glue gel. Let me see if I can find actually, I might use a foam pad. We've got some nice little miniature foam pads in here.
Oh, I'll tell you what as well, sorry, I just keep thinking of all the deals we've got tonight. We've got our mega adhesive bundle, which does have all the glues you need, and we've got the big A4 sheets of foam.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've got those available for you as well in that bundle. I think it's called our adhesive mega bundle. Last chance deal. You can grab it tonight. It's tape pens, red liner tape, foam, 3D glue and more.
And there you go. There's our beautiful gift bag. And again, at this stage, you could actually add an hook and eye or a magnet on either side just to clasp those together. But you've got a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous box. And like I said, it can be decorated on the front or the back, but how stunning. And how easy, Ben, how quick and easy are these to put together?
Yeah.
I think the only thing that's going to maybe add a little bit more to your time is the decoration.
Yeah.
And what is it that you're going to choose to decorate them with? I think I'm going to have to find a glitter.
That red glitter card we've got.
Yes.
We've got that luxury glitter card.
Yes, the glitter card. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of that lovely sequin material that Becky has on the soft craft side. And you could do that carefully, cut that out. If you use your stabiliser and squirt your stabiliser on it to stiffen it, you could do that as well. So you could cut around it, use that template to cut around that as well. Loads of options. Of course, today though, you've got those off-price, this is where I've got mine from, papers in that My Special Papers box, which I just think you've got to get. If you're going for this, get that showstopper deal, because I swear to you, you'll have hours and hours and hours of fun with those papers, and they're going to go a long way. 240 sheets is going to go a long way for that half-price deal. Absolutely incredible. I love these, and I can't believe I'm into demo number 3. I think I'm going to get L4 done, you know.
I think you are going to get L4 done. And that's just reminding me as well, because you think about that cottage being like a cottage for all seasons. That dress stencil template there, again, for all sorts of different occasions. I was just thinking with a little petticoat there, you could multi-cut that and almost make it into like a wedding dress as well, couldn't you? If you did it in like white, or use some of like our ivory cardstock as well. Absolutely incredible. Debbie says, Cindy, you make up the best words. Flappage. Wow, says Cindy.
Because I can't think of the words. I think of what, but it makes sense to me when I'm saying it, but then when I say it, it doesn't sound right. So, but yeah, it's just a way to describe things, Cindy. It's just a way to describe things.
I love it. Casey Ward, I'm loving this, sent in a bit of a rap here. Ben and Debbie on the CC set, showing us the goodies that we can get. Decisions are what to buy. Okay, I'll get them all, says I.
Yay!
Words.
I love that.
Like that, Casey. Thank you. Stunning, stunning, says Shadiah. That is adorable, says Nadia Thompson. And Faye says, Debbie, the box is beautiful. And I tell you what, Susie's saying that flopper stopper is still her all-time favourite Debbie word. And she says, I use it every time I make an easel card. Well, what else is it, though, the thing that stops it from flopping?
Exactly.
A flopper
it's a flopper stopper.
Of course it is. It brilliantly it explains what it does. It stops the flop. That was a song, wasn't it? Oh, no, that was
Stops the flop?
Stop the rock. Stop the flopper stopper. Right, if you want the deal, we are half a stock of the box dies and stencils gone. Template, stencils template. And listen, whether you decide to pop your pencil through these, or maybe your heat erasable pen, or you're going to go on the way which everyone seems to really love now of putting these through your machine and embossing the detail into your cardstock, that hopefully you're seeing that they are incredibly versatile and really simple to do as well. I think a really great kit too, as we chatted about earlier, to kind of share your craft, your love with somebody else, because whilst one person's perhaps creating the actual box itself, then you get the other person or your kids or your grandkids to get the mini out or whatever the machine is, and like cut all the little bits and pieces out to then decorate the project up with. And as you saw with the dress, which is the first one we've got here, well, the fact that you're getting the papers alongside this too means that you've got a dress for all seasons, a dress for all occasions, and you really can make a beautiful box for whatever the occasion might be. This one's the bag, which we saw being made a little bit earlier on. Again, think about all of the different papers that you can use from the My Special Papers pad. Think about your Wild at Heart collection as well to create the most stunning dresses. And then all of your things like your glitters and your gilding flakes and your flocking powder that you can use on all of these, not just the bag. Christmas tree. Again, we saw this a little bit earlier on. This will be the next demo that we're going to see with Debbie before the end of the show. But once again, hopefully you're seeing the versatility with this. And this one particularly, again, thinking about using this outside of the actual template itself. These are really versatile dies, I think, to create other projects with as well. And then you've also got in this one, who could forget, the Christmas cottage. Christmas cottage, yes, but random normal cottage, summer cottage, haunted cottage, cottage cheese, whatever you want it to be. £34.08 if you're platinum for all of those, or $39.22 if you're platinum, plus your double points. And the biggest thing of all with this as well is, literally the biggest thing of all, the My Special Papers, the set which you guys have absolutely taken to your hearts, which you've bought in your absolute droves, is now back on that half price deal. You can get this again, half price, half the price that you're seeing on screen right now when you buy the Showstopper. It must be in one transaction, don't forget. So you need to put the, sorry, not the Showstopper, this new collection. You pop this new collection into your basket. You then add the My Special Papers once again, and this 240 sheets of gorgeous, gorgeous papers is yours for half the price on screen. I mean, already it's an insane price for all of that, isn't it? But then the fact that you can just pay $23.99 or $27.99, and by the way, that's only a third of the papers that you're getting in the box. Incredible value. Do not delay on that. We're so super busy. Susan says, another fabulous little box, Debbie. So cute, says Michelle, and adorable, and looks super easy to make, says Denise. That is brilliant. Music to our ears. If Debbie is making this look easy, then what are you waiting for? If you love it, you know the ease that you've got, you know the fact that it's so simple to craft with, and you've got so much versatility. Let's get you to the checkouts, and when we come back, we will squeeze in that final demo. And I guess we'll probably have a vote for the demo of the show as well. Yeah,
I've got a demo of the day as well, because I got me. Oh, what did you do with my other one?
What did you do earlier? Oh, the Christmas tree.
It's in there.
We'll have a vote for the demo of the show and a vote for demo of the day, because it's cartload later on, so there will be no demo. So yeah, all of that coming up. Plus, one of you will be picked out to stand a chance of winning that £300, $300 to spend with us. We'll see you in about 4 minutes.
Since I think you know when. It's that time when your credit card becomes your best friend. Look at me now, will I ever learn? I don't know why, but I suddenly lose control. There's a crafty fire in my soul. Just one look and then I buy everything. A few days and then my doorbell will ring. Whoa, birthday's here. here I go again. My, deals I can't resist ya. Birthday's here, bought more than I should. I know, I'll say it's for my sister. Yes, I'll be broken hearted when the deals have departed. Where did all of my money go? I'll be buying the launches and more cardstock and glue. Do I need more craft stash? There's free gifts, yes I do. Bought so much stuff, I can't close the door to my craft room. There's too much stuff that's on the floor. Maybe I should just buy no more. But then look, CC are launching new things. Bought so much, now I have got free shipping. Whoa, birthday's here. Here I go again. My, deals I can't resist ya. Birthday's here. I have no control. Bought more pokey tools and misters. Yes, with more cash I parted. Don't know how it all started. My, time to watch another show. Birthday's here. Double points you say. I'll stay platinum forever. Oh dear, I'm on first name terms with my delivery guy, his name is Trevor. Birthday's here, here I go again. I'll watch with a cuppa and a big key. Birthday's here, cancel all my plans. My, I think I'll pull a sickie. Yes, I'll be broken hearted when the deals have departed. My, I just cannot let them go.
What a joker, hey, that guy. Oh. Thanks for all the love, everybody. Melanie D, Beth and Christy Mahoney. I always turn up the music when Ben's singing and dancing. I dance around my craft room like a butterfly. Oh, it's nice that you turn me up. Normally when I start doing like stuff like that at home, Laura turns me down. Nadia says, great job, Ben. And Wendy says, you rock. Lots of love coming in for that last project as well with Debbie. Looks stunning, adorable. And Denise also saying it does look super easy to make. And that's the most pleasing part, I think, really, because whilst it is a marvellous collection that you're getting here, I think it's brilliant that you're following all the demos. And Debbie's actually done all 4 now, but we're going to go back to the Christmas tree, back to where it all started. So hopefully if you are, particularly as a new crafter, going, oh yeah, this actually looks fairly doable, then I feel like we've definitely done our job on this, and hopefully you are jumping in and grabbing the collection. Just as a by the by also, if you do decide that you like the idea of this but you don't want to get the full collection, you can pick and choose. The sets are available as individuals, so just dip your toe in the water, try a couple, see how these work out for you. But one final demo to come, 2 votes to come, demo of the day, demo of the show, and we will be finding out which one of you will be going into the draw for the 300. But let's go back for the final demo. We're back to the tree, but this is going to be slightly different to the tree you did earlier, right?
Yes, because I'm going to show you how it is as a box. Because people, I had a message earlier on, because I sealed my box up. Because you can seal them up if you want to. If you want to gift these as a gift box and seal them so that your recipient's got to open them up on Christmas morning, then absolutely you can do. But I sealed mine up this morning, but I'm going to show you how it works, how it was intended, and I'll show you that very simply now. I've left this till last though, because this has got the most decoration on there, so there's a lot more to stick down on this one. But this is your old Christmas tree. I love this one, and I love the different abilities, the different ways you can use it. Of course, you've got your templates. This time you've got 2. It tells you again on each one of the templates how many to cut. So that's cutting 4, that's cutting 1. That is the base of your Christmas tree. You've got all the dies, all the decoration. You've got candy cane, you've got your tinsel ribbon on there, stars, baubles, short as well as long tinsel. You've got snowflakes, your little socks, bells, bows, stars, and absolutely everything else that you need to get decorating with it.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, you've got all of these different ways that you can use them. Because of the different dies, lots of different ways you can decorate it. You can go full hog and decorate the whole lot if you want to. And this is going to be a lovely gift ornament on your Christmas trees, or going to be a lovely gift box. So, with that said, let's show you how to do this one. Now, I think you've got the gist when it comes to which way you're going to use this. So, I'm going to use back to the pencil. And again, hold it down onto your chosen cardstock. And it very, honestly, they just couldn't get any easier if they tried. Because they look complicated. They look unusual shapes, but oh my God, they're so easy.
I know what I was going to ask, which no one's asked so far.
Yeah?
Is there a minimum/maximum GSM weight?
Oh, what a good question,
Thank
Ben.
you.
A good question. So for me, anything from 180 upwards. Anything
180
from 180
upwards?
Yeah, absolutely. So literally, these are going to look gorgeous in paper.
Yeah.
They're going to look lovely in cardstock. And we've already had a little shout out to the acetate, which I think is a great shout out.
Oh.
Maybe give me an idea as well for Craft-A-Long.
Talking about shout outs.
Yes.
I have to remind you.
Oh, yes, please, yes,
You're
please.
welcome.
Yes, I've got an amazing, oh my God, can't wait to show you. Right, cut 4 of those, 1 of those. Whether you do it the method of pencil, whether you do it the method with your scissors and your scoring board, or whether you go into for me, the easier way is, of course, the machine. It's entirely up to you which way you choose to use these.
Okay.
So let's come in, and I'm going to do these with my scissors. I feel confident cutting out with scissors.
Yeah.
But it's entirely up to you. At this square moment, you can actually take your guillotine if you want to give it a really nice, neat 4 edges. And then again, when it comes to following those lines around, just go around the outside. Around the outside.
Around the outside. We've not done that for ages.
It's Malcolm McLaren, isn't it? Around the outside, round the outside.
Around the outside.
I can't remember the name of the song for that.
I just know that from the Eminem song.
That's right, yeah.
Is it called just... Well, I'll find out now.
See, I remember the round the outside from the... I'm sure it's the Madam Butterfly song from Malcolm McLaren. I think. I might be wrong, actually. Either way, every time I hear it, I hear that all the time.
It's called Round the Outside. That's what it's called.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
No.
It is.
Really?
Oh, no, that's the album.
Oh, is that the album? I love it. Do you know I can't find me scoreboard. I can't find me guillotine. What on earth? Oh, it's
What
there,
are
guillotine.
you like? Yeah, you
all
were
right, I
using the
found
guillotine
it.
earlier.
I know, I used it earlier. And then all you're going to do, score lines are going to come in here. Now, I'm going to come back to the template in a second because what I didn't mention this morning, and I should have done because I want to show you how you put that together. So I'm just going to quickly... Oh, Debbie, get it on the right mark in there. Do you know, hang on a minute. There we go. Line, top, bottom. Slowly does it. That's better, Debbie. Talk to myself all the time. You'll have to excuse me. Line,
top, bottom, slow.
bottom, slow. Yeah, just these little things. I do it all the time when I'm in craft room. Talk to myself all the time.
Yeah.
And then Liam's like, who have you got in there, Mum? I'm like, nobody. Just talk to myself. But that's how you're going to just do the scoring. And like I said, it's down to you which way you're going to do this. If you are using this, though, you're going to have to erase these. But all I'm going to show you is that you pop the flap underneath. So that tucks underneath because that's going to be for the base of the box. And these come inwards on themselves. So you're just going to score those on the inside as well.
Yeah.
And then take your scoring tool to give that little extra burnish. And if I turn it that way, it makes it a bit easier to see. And then with the score tool, we're going to come down and burnish those. So yes, in terms of like different card weights, it's entirely up to you.
Yeah.
But that's how you put those into place. Super easy. You do that 4 times. Now, I'm going to bring in a sponge. I'm going to bring in my poker tool.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring my template back.
Okay.
Because you will cut 4 of these out. Now, you can see it now. Can you see very up the top? Little tiny dot. Can you see it? It's very noticeable when you get it home. There's a little dot here. Now, that's the point where I wouldn't tell you to use a pencil.
Right.
Get yourself a sponge, put your template back over the top, line it over the top, sponge,
Oh, I see it now.
poker tool, push through,
Yeah.
There you've got your little hole. That'll be for your thread.
Oh, nice
And
one.
that means now it becomes ready to tie together.
Yeah.
And you're going to do that on all 4. So I'll just repeat that again because I've already done it on 3 now. So again, pop your template over the top, line it up into place, poke tool, sponge, down, and it creates the hole. And then you can just pop that and make it a bit bigger because this is a nice big poke tool that allows you to go in and hold. It's a very tiny tip, but down at the bottom, it means it's a nice. Don't make it hard for yourself when it comes to threading. So go right down to the very bottom, and it creates your 4 holes. Can you see now? So that creates the box elements. Now this is when you wouldn't stick it down. What you're going to do is stick it onto the base.
Okay.
So we're going to stick it onto the base. So I'm going to bring these flaps in, and I'm going to put my tape across the bottom flap and attach it to the base of the square. Okay. So now and again, before I stick it down, make sure it's nice and flush. And then burnish. And we're going to repeat that all the way around, all 4 sides. And that's why you bring your flaps on the inside.
Yeah.
And then tape, glue, whatever you want to use. Make sure it's flush before you actually do it because you want this to be a nice, neat box.
Yeah.
And now you can see it's starting to come together. Did I not say this was easy?
Well, you did say it was easy.
I did. I said, and I remember when I first saw them, I thought, oh no, these look complicated.
Oh, did you?
I did, and then I opened them up. I thought, oh my God, the easiest box I've ever made. And I love construction.
Yeah.
However, you'll know, you see myself and Michelle especially do construction morning. You've got to work out where you put everything, where you put the score lines, where you put the score. You don't have to do it with any of that. It's all here for you. So easy to put together.
Love the trees as well. I've seen lots of people saying they love the trees. Love all the crafty chips. Learning so many new techniques, says Lynn. Love the tree, says Beth. Love the tree, says Karen. I always put a gift in the Christmas tree for my daughters. This will be perfect. And Laura says, oh my golly goodness, the first B-Day show I've been able to tune into, and there's even a music video. Amazeballs. And Heidi says, sorry if you've already answered this question. Never apologise for asking a question because we know you drop in all the time. Will these boxes hold gift cards?
Yes.
Don't see why not.
Well, I'm just thinking with this one, might be a bit tricky with this one. And I'm only thinking because when you look at the shape, it's the triangular shape. So a gift card...
maybe not.
Not so sure about this one.
The others will.
The others will. Yeah, the dress will, the handbag will, the box will. I suppose it depends how you put it in. But can you see how that comes together?
Yeah.
Now, you saw me earlier, I stuck those panels and I actually... But if you want this to be a workable box that opens, you need to keep them open. You don't stick them down. So at this stage, you are not sticking them down. What you're going to do is you're going to thread your thread through now, and you're going to entwine it into there. However, we've got a bit of decoration to do.
We do.
And I did say decoration, it's so much easier when they're down, when they're not upright. So keep it flat and then add your decoration. And you've got the dies in there. So I've put mine out 4 times. I've used glitter cardstock, luxury green glitter cardstock. And we're going to attach those to each one of those panels. I mentioned this morning that what you want to do if you want to create a light up box with these is cut that into there and it'll cut out a full aperture. Put acetate behind the back and then stick that back inside. And then you've got your light up elements. And I'm even thinking of perhaps doing that for my craft along. I've got all sorts of ideas running in my head.
What was the date for that? Week Saturday?
A week on Saturday. Yeah, I've got to get my skates on with project because they'll be asking me for it next week.
Can people send through suggestions?
They can send through suggestions. I've had loads of suggestions before with other craft alongs. Do you know what? It feels like a lifetime since I've done a craft along, so I'm right excited about this one.
Yeah.
If you just want me to show you how to put them together again, that's absolutely fine. We'll do that as well.
Yeah.
But I was thinking light up box.
That's not like you wanting to do a light up box, is it?
I mean, what's all that about?
What's that? What's going on there?
But I was thinking bunting as well. So I was thinking about bunting. I thought that might be a nice idea. But then, literally...
Do you have to do one project in a craft along, or could you do like 2 mini ones?
No, because I've done craft alongs before. When I've had edgeable craft alongs, I've just shown you lots of different ways you can use them. So we've done different cards. It's entirely up to you. But again, if you want any ideas or you want something suggestion-wise, I'm open to suggestion.
Fire any suggestions in then?
Yeah, fire away. Send me a message. Let me know what you want to see. Right. This is why I've left it till the last because
wow. I mean, you got to...
I've gone a little bit.
Whoa!
I've gone a little bit OTT. I'm sorry.
What the?
I went a little bit nuts with this because.
You're only decorating one tree, not 4. Wowee.
But it's up to you. This is why I saved it till last.
Yeah.
Can you see why there were no way I was contemplating this in the wake-up call this morning, and why I kept it simple, and why I actually left this one till the very end, because I thought if I put this on first, I might put you all off. However, this is the fun part of this.
That's it.
You are going to decorate to your heart's content, and you're going to go as little or as much as you actually want to do with this. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
It's nice to see a tree. I think I've told you about my beef before with trees. So I love tinsel on a Christmas tree. Love a bit of tinsel.
I do, actually.
No tinsel allowed on our tree in our house.
Oh, you're not?
Laura doesn't like tinsel.
Does she not?
Nope. So we don't have tinsel on our Christmas tree.
Bless her.
That's rubbish, isn't it?
Well,
Don't think that's rubbish?
I'm not going to say anything.
You do.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
you can say it.
Well, to be fair, I always used to put tinsel on my tree, and it always were red, gold, and green.
Red, gold, and green. Sorry. Yes. Yeah.
But
Poor George always came round for Christmas dinner. Yeah.
But no, I've gone a little bit different now with mine. I haven't got any more tinsel on mine.
No?
So, yes, I'm probably like your Laura now.
Oh, okay.
So
TV wifey and real wifey agree on the tinsel. Darn it. I love tinsel, but Laura just doesn't like the look of it. So we just have tons of like baubles and ornaments and the chocolates as well. We have the chocolates for about
do you still have chocolates on yours?
Oh yeah, for about 2 days, and then the gannets, aka the kids, they're all gone. But by about third or fourth day we've got the tree up, I go. Of an evening, I get home, I have a cuppa, and I'm like, right, fancy a chocolate off the tree. And I go to the tree, and they're all blooming gone, aren't they? All gone.
Oh, bless them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't put chocolates on anymore now. Now, when you decorate all of these, and you're going to literally, I'll just stick them down flat, but you could add foam pads or wet glue for time, because I've seen the time. I can't believe it. I was hoping to get that 5th demo in, but do you know what? Doesn't matter. I think I've done my job here, showing you how each one of these come together, and I've done them all as they've been intended.
Yeah.
Across the shows, if there's any stock left over the coming weeks, you'll probably see lots of different takes on them. But how I wanted to do them justice. These are 3D box templates and dies, and I wanted to give it, kudos to our Leanne and the team who've created these, and also a big love to Leanne, because Leanne was initially going to do this show, bless her, but she's gracefully let me and allowed me to come in and do these shows, which I'm forever grateful.
Yeah.
Forever grateful, because I absolutely love construction, you know I do, and to be involved in the birthday shows as well. Thank you very much, Leanne, because I love these. I think they're absolutely fabulous. Love every single one.
Well, you've done a blooming marvellous job, and
Thank
so
you.
say all of us. The trees would be very good for decorating a tree, says Beverly. Absolutely, for hanging on your tree. Lynn says, hubby is glued to the demos as he's just started making boxes.
Oh.
Thank you. I remember you, Lynn, saying the other day that your husband has started getting into crafting. Isn't it nice as well?
It is, yeah.
You see, you watch long enough, you see, you grind them into submission. It's kind of like, if you can't beat them, join them. I like that, Lynn, well done. Mr. Simmons says, love this demo, Debbie. I had no idea you could do this much with these, and what beautiful embellishments.
Yeah, and embellishments that I think you'll find useful.
Yeah.
For all your other Christmas makes as well.
Well, Gilmore's just said as well, you could use the embellishments as shaker bits.
Yes.
Nice size for that, aren't they?
Who said that one?
Gilmore.
Oh, Gilmore, absolutely. What a really good shout out to that one as well. I think that's a fabulous idea.
Yeah.
Fabulous idea. Yeah.
I'm going to do one of these trees with the lights inside, says Creative Blessings. Nadia says, Debbie, very pretty. And Hadassah says, Debbie is making these boxes so easy. If it weren't for the scissors, I reckon she could do it with her eyes closed.
Honestly, when I first got them, I was like, oh my God. They look way, way too hard. And I'm like, oh my God, no. And then I start, and I'm like, my Lord, I've never known anything so simple to construct. And I think for anybody of any age and any skill level, everybody's going to have a lot of fun with these. Everyone's going to be able to do these. And I just think because of all the lovely ways that you can create with them as well. And like I said, you could use these in your box making as well, card making. Oh, seriously, absolutely adore them. And I'm just going to put on each one of my candy canes, I'm going to put a little bow just to give it that real Christmassy feel. And then coming in with my, actually, I could put the star on if you wanted to as well. Let's make sure I've got my bows on each one.
This is brilliant.
It is a work of art.
It is a work of art.
But you can, of course, keep it simple, or you could do a Debbie and go full on glitz and glamour.
That's it.
And throw everything but the kitchen sink at this one.
Go big or go home, Debbie. That's what I say. You've got to make it as glitzy and as glam as you look today, so that's the reason why.
And then I've got my stars, and my stars I can pop on afterwards, but all you're going to do, and you get your little thread, and you're going to thread that through, and thread it through each individual one. And how are we doing for time, Charlotte?
You've got about 8.5 minutes, but we've got 2 votes to do, don't forget.
Oh, I'm really sorry then. I tell you what, thread it through, and then when you've threaded that through, this now becomes a lovely gift box that isn't stuck down. And then you literally, and again also, it could be on the top of your Christmas trees. Yeah. So I could then literally now, on my Christmas tree, or have it as a gorgeous opening box. I used foam pads on the back of these to lift these off, but that's exactly what you can do to create it. So sorry I had to speed that last little bit up, but I think you get the gist. And honestly, you're going to have the time of your life creating these, and that's how you would create it as the box. And you have that in your template with that lovely hole at the top, and then thread your ribbon or your thread through there to complete it. There you go.
Absolutely fantastic. Should we get the first vote going then?
Yes, right.
Vote for the demo of the show. Line up what you made and we'll get this one. And you've got the other one you made.
The other one.
You got it all.
It's down here,
right, have a look.
Right, we started with box number 1, the lovely Cottage. And I finished it off doing all the side panels on that one. So that's your country cottage. And then you've got your handbag. So number 2 is the handbag. Number 3 is the beautiful dress. And number 4 is whether you want it to be a Christmas tree decoration or a box that opens up. Number 4. So it's 4, 3, 2, or 1. You decide.
Right, I reckon you've got about 2 minutes to get your vote in on that, and then we'll get the vote for the demo of the day going. Let me just recap on everything. This is flying out the door. 60% of your stock has gone on your 3D box dies and stencils, and why not? Why not? Because I think the only sticking point might have been at the start of the day, particularly if you were new, when you saw the finished samples that Debbie showed us at Wake Up Call, you might have gone, meh. Yeah, you might have gone, meh. And then, I don't know where that noise came from, you might have gone, meh. These look too hard. They're going to be impossible to do. I'm a new crafter. There's no way I can do these. Hasn't sort of, Debbie, dispelled that myth, that thought in your mind. Now you're going, and I think, Helen, I keep mentioning you because I know you mentioned earlier on that you'd never made anything like this before, and you were thinking, how easy is it? And then you watched Debbie's first demo earlier, and you were like, I could do that. I, as a occasional crafter, you know my level, sort of, I don't know, beginner to none. But I look at this and I go, I could do that. I wouldn't want to do it in front of all you lot, live on TV like Debbie does, but I would be able to take this home. I look at that and go, I could do that. And I think if I can do it, anyone can do it. So if you like the look of it, I would say, go for the bundle if you can. If you don't want to go for the bundle, go for the individuals. But this is the bundle, which gives you all of the templates, stencils, whatever you want to call them, with the dies. This is the cottage. It's called the Christmas cottage, but as we've discovered, it could be an all-year-round cottage. It could be a summer cottage. It could be a Christmas cottage. It could be a Halloween cottage. It could be a box that you're making somebody who's just moved into a new place. You get all of the dies in there as well, and as you can see, depending on which ones you add, depends on whether it's going to look like a Christmas cottage or not, but you've got all of the dies to be able to build that up. Really, really super cute. £34, 8p, $39.22, don't forget, for the full bundle. Now, after the cottage, you have got the Christmas tree. So again, you've got your template in there. You've also got with that the template base for the actual Christmas tree, and then of course all of the different dies in there too, stars and bows and bells and tinsel and snowflakes, that beautiful Christmas tree die there too. If you want to use those individually of the actual stencil template itself, then you can do that. That's number 2. The third of the 4 items that you've got in this set is that beautiful bag. Again, wonderfully popped together by Debbie a little bit earlier on. But think about all of the different papers that you can use with this. Going to team up wonderfully with that Wild at Heart collection. And look at all of the dies that you've got again here. You've got the little clasps on there. You can create a bow. You've got the little bits of the metal hardware that you can stick onto the bottom of your bag as well. Amazing that you get all of that included in that set. And then you've also got in this set the Dress to Impress, which is your opportunity to make that amazing box with the dress as well. And again, a really, really great example of that a little bit earlier with Debbie in this show. Do go back and watch this show. If you've joined late, we've demoed all of the different designs from this collection. So you've got something to go home with and get crafting. £34.08 is your platinum price on this, $39.22, but that's only the start of it. That's only the start of it in the fact that you've got the My Special paper pad as your bonus buy. So you buy the 3D box dies and stencils. Oh, hang on a minute, I'll tell you about that in a second. The winner of demo of the show.
I think it's going to have to be demo of the day, Ben. I can't find my other box from this morning. I've lost
It's
it.
over there.
I don't know what I've done with it.
I'm
You
coming
gave
over.
it me and I've lost it.
The winner
Oh, which
is
one
number
is it?
4.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
where-
I don't know what I did with it. Can you see it? Because it would be the Christmas tree against the Christmas tree, but I've looked through all boxes. I can't find it. I'm so sorry. I think we're going to have to call it by default. And it would have been a Christmas tree against the Christmas tree, so thank you. It's found it. We haven't got time to do this, Ben. I've got time to do it.
Well, not really.
Default.
Default, Debbie's chosen. 2. It was under the counter. So well done. Number two. Sorry, everybody, if you're looking forward to that second vote. Tough. Right. What are we like, honestly? The My Special Papers box, 12 by 12, 240 sheets. You've got papers in here from collections like Sunflower, Dancing Dragonflies, Vintage Butterflies, Vintage Diary, Hummingbirds. They're all in here, plus some papers that you won't have. You know about this already. It's available for that price on screen. However, if you buy it with your collection, half price. That's $23.99. That is $27.99. And you get your double points, plus you get your free gifts. Amazing. Winner of the star, of the thing. Dear, oh dear. This ain't going on the show reel, this last 5 minutes. The winner today, thank you for all of your comments, going into the Disco Ball of Delight and getting a step closer to winning that £300 or $300. It is a real star today. Denise Stars! Yes, Denise, you've done it. You're into the Disco Ball of Delight. And you are a step closer to winning that £300, $300. What a day, what a show. Debbie, thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
When are you back?
I'm back on Monday with the lovely, gorgeous Michelle. I'll be presenting, though. I'm going to be doing what my TV hubster does all the time. And I'm going to be on the presenting side. And I'm really looking forward to it because I think she's got a really gorgeous craft along coming up as well. But I'll be back on Monday. I'm away. I'm off to the Coronation Street set on Sunday.
What?
Taking my mum for her birthday presents. I'm off to the Coronation Street set. But I will see you all on Monday, so thank you very much for today.
It's been lovely to have Debbie here. No rest for the wicked. I'm off for the next hour, so you'll have another show to watch. 24/7 birthday stream. Don't forget on YouTube. We never finish. I mean, we're not here 24/7. Can you imagine? But we're here in the same time as you would normally find us. But then in between times, we've got the repeats of the show. So you can stay with us for an hour and watch that. And then I will be back with Leanne for a mega, bumper, huge cartload show where we've got Leanne's bag. We have got a showstopper deal. We've got deals on the Academy of Colour like you've never seen before, and so many great bundles to bring to you. So hopefully you can join us for that. Everything that you need from that show is already on the Shop the Day page, so you can get shopping. Thank you to Debbie. Thank you to you guys for watching. Catch you in an hour with Leanne. It's going to be an awesome cartload show. Until then, bye for now.